Action Bible, God's redemptive story. Illustrations by Sergio Correo, by David C. Cook, read by my wife, Amber, and myself, Slate.
Last week we read Stairway to Heaven. This week we'll read Broken Trust. Enjoy.
Broken Trust.
Based on Genesis 29.
Jacob continues his journey. At last, he gets close to Haran.
Maybe those shepherds at the well can help me find my uncle Laban. Can you tell me how to find the chieftain Laban?
Laban? Sure. That flock of sheep is his. That's his daughter Rachel with them.
She's gorgeous.
Quickly, Jacob rolls a stone from the well and helps Rachel water the sheep. When he tells her who he is, she runs to find her father. That night, Laban holds a feast for his nephew Jacob. Leah and the older daughter serves the food while Rachel, the younger daughter, listens to Jacob tell about his home and the long journey to Haran. A month later, Laban makes a bargain with Jacob.
Well, enough, freeloading. If you start working for me, I'll pay you. What's your price? I'm in love with Rachel. I will work for you for 7 years if I can marry her. I guess you'd be better than a complete stranger.
For 7 years, Jacob takes care of Laban's flocks because he loves Rachel. The years fly by in what seems like just a few days. Finally, the day comes when Jacob can claim his bride.
I've worked for 7 years. Now give me Rachel for my wife. You have served me well, Jacob. I'll arrange a wedding feast right away.
At the end of the joyful wedding feast, Laban brings his daughter to Jacob.
Jacob, here's your bride. Rachel, I've waited 7 years for this moment.
But in the morning daylight, Jacob discovers that Laban pulled a switch.
You gave me Leah, not Rachel, for my wife.
The trickster has been tricked himself. Laban has conned Jacob the same way Jacob conned his father and Esau.
I couldn't very well give my younger daughter away before my older daughter was married. You may have cheated your older brother out of his birthright, but that's not how we do things here. But Rachel is the one I love. I worked 7 years for her. Tell you what, promise to work for me for another 7 years and you can marry Rachel next week. For Rachel, I'll do it. Laban tricked me, Rachel. I love you, and I'll work 7 more years so I can marry you.
I do love you, Jacob. I want to marry you too. To be continued.